Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over this cool Azami strat I just found out earlier when I was just messing around here on Bank. So for this one, I did the reinforcements that you guys should do. I always reinforce these inside ones on Red Hall, like that. And then you want to vaultable rotate on this side ideally. I brought barbed wire, but you get the point. Vaultable one right there, then line of sight right here at head level. And I would put like head holes here unless you have like a mirror to reinforce over. A lot of people just reinforce it, which isn't the worst, but that does give them a lot of garage control if you're not actively playing in there. And if you are actively playing in here, then later in the round, if like nobody's pushing this garage here, like an Echo should be holding this or something, or like a Cade, whatever, then he can go here and hold like head holes deep into the site here on the default. You can see the default playing like right here. You can get an angle all the way back here from like garage on that, right there. It's just around that spot. Let's actually go over the strat though. So I'd recommend reinforcing this hatch if you're going to try to hold server really hard. That would be the better strat. I reinforce these still, but you don't have to. You can make like a rotate here to get back into the site later if you want, if they're not even pushing hard in server, which is common these days. Some people just like going for the main lobby takes and going for the hatch drops or the garage. But it just depends either way. If you're like solo queuing, I just reinforce it so it doesn't hurt your team later on. Because you can't hold this solo by yourself. You've probably seen the thumbnail and were wondering about the spots here. But first, I'd put your barbed wire on blue stairs if you don't have a team holding this with you. Kind of like that. And then maybe some of the door twos, they have to hit this when they're pushing down on you. Just like that. And if they break the barb, then you can just put in a zombie right here on the door. You're pretty much using all your berries with you here in the site, unless your team asks for any or whatever. Maybe you can give your team like one or two. You need at least a few though for this. So for holding dirt, people pushing through here. So you're going to put your Azami. The first one's going to go right here at the highest point you can get it. And this is very important. Like don't put it like down here on this gray part. Put it like at the very top, kind of like on the right side of it too. Like right here will do. I kind of went too far down at the end there, but it still works. That gives you a really high up angle. They're not going to pre-aiming this high unless they droned it. And if you have a mute to pair with this, like put a mute jammer right here so they can't even drone you out. It's going to be very OP and strong. It's going to be very hard to push you out. And maybe like a mute jammer at the bottom of the stairs, like right here. They will not know what you're doing in here until they peek it. And then for your next barrier, put it like at the lowest point of this, this ladder here that's on the ceiling. Kind of like right there will do. Just like that. And this is going to be an extreme one-way angle for any Azami players on top of this. Like, you're never going to die off that angle now. This is what the attackers will see if they crouch very slowly into your sights. If they're far back, they won't even see you at all. And you're going to see, like, their whole body, as you've seen in the thumbnail. And if they're close up, they will see you, but probably not your head even. Unless they're peeking the exact right spot, like right here or something. Your head's, like, way up there still, though. But they're not going to be trying to peek this crouch. You'll be able to fry them every time off that. At least you should. Because you're going to be way up here and you're going to see their arm or whatever way before they see anything on you. Very good angle to have. You can even have another player join you in here. Like have somebody hold blue if they're not pushing above, which they probably will. At least put your barbed wire, then somebody can play behind the rack and you can play a crossfire right here on your Azami strat. So again, pretend I already used a couple barriers to block this stuff off now again. I'll have one more Azami maybe for like either the hatch. Like if you throw it like in the very corner, it would block it off decently well, I think. Like if you're playing on this, obviously they get the hatch. I would not play on here anymore. You want a Cade for this maybe. That would actually be a good strat too. Put a Cade on this. Make it hard for them to get rid of it. A lot of people won't go for this hatch anyway if your teammates are just roaming above and stopping them from that. But either way, I think you can just throw an Azami like kind of on the ceiling a little bit. Let me see. If you drop off over here and cover, try to throw like right here. Yeah, that would do a pretty good job of blocking it off now. Oh, also be very careful when you hop back onto this. You want to go on the very left, otherwise it will break your Keeba on the table. I'm warning you guys now so that doesn't happen in your game, because it just happened to me because I was totally not paying attention trying to jump back up. But yeah, you could put like two Keebas like side by side if you still have them left, and it will block the hatch pretty decently at least. But I just recommend playing on this table until they break the hatch. And if you crouch behind this Keeba right here that should be here, then you'll be in total cover and they can't even see you. pair this again with a mute jammer like I said, or like some ADSs here, and it will be impossible to push you out of server. And if you have like a smoke shotgun with an ADS up here or something too, and some barb, a shield from somebody else, or even a Keeba for you, it's very good to hold server, and the attackers will probably not even try to push it at that point. They'll probably go around and try to push the main lobby. Which you should have a couple teammates trying to play here. Like somebody should be playing garage and somebody should be like monitoring the other site. Obviously nobody has to play like red hall or anything because like they're not going to be hitting site when you guys have that controlled already. They just have to worry about garage, main stairs, and the hatches, and that is it. I know somebody playing vault too. I like playing vault as Echo, but that's besides the point. Okay, I'm going to load back in here one more time and quickly show you guys where the rotates would go now. In case you were wondering. They're pretty default. I like putting a vaultable one here because now the attackers can't just quickly rush into the site if they have control of CCTV now. They can't push really deep. It's kind of weird how this is a piece here, but usually I would just shotgun this anyway, vaultable. This is a little low probably. And like I said, you reinforce this side here. And that's pretty much it. Make head holes here, reinforce this one. The other rotate would go here. Just like that. I'm surprised I could actually run through that. That's crazy. Again, up to you if you want to use your other rotate here instead and just let your team make the second one there. All up to you. You can also make the rotate on this side, like right here. You don't even have to make a rotate. Just make holes here. Just another bank basement tip. I do love playing this site. It's a fun one. A lot of cool things you can do. And now you can get an angle all the way on the door from back here. Well, as long as you're not looking at that beam there. Kind of like that. Very good angles to hold on that. And again, for your Keebas, let me just pretend a new round start. I'll show you how to do them quickly. Do one right here. Next one here. And there you go. During the round, you can use one here. If they start pushing your blue, you can just keep putting that one up over and over because you will have more Keebas throughout the round. And get on the hatch. I do recommend just taking a Cade for the hatch though, and if Cade's banned, then just hold it until the hatch gets broken and then drop back to site. At least you'll waste a lot of their time. Usually they will end up getting it. If they really want it, they can clear server out with 5 players, but in ranked, most of the time, they will not be able to because the coordination and teamwork is not the best. Unless you're in like a super high champ game. But that'll do it for this video pretty much. Oh, one last tip here. You can also throw like a Keeba down here, I think. Kind of like there, yeah. And also get some good angles here at head level. Just a nice head glitch one that you can hide behind. Again, I'd recommend some ADSs, maybe like right here, or mine magnets or something on the dirt area. Just so you don't get your Keebas taken away earlier on. That's the best part about putting them like this instead of putting it like right up here. Because now they won't be able to punch this at all. The only way they can get rid of this now, if they quickly just duck an ash charge on there, and you have no ADSs or anything to help you. But if you have a 5 stack, you can easily get some ADSs or mine magnets. Just call for your teammates to play those ops, and you should be good. Anyways, though, I know this was a shorter video than usual. I just wanted to show you this quick strat here. I will be doing like a full Azami strat video with like 3 of them in it again soon, like I did before. So leave a like if you want that, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.